Yo, what's cracking, folks? In the last video, I showed you how to create an estimate. In this video, I'm going to show you my standard format for sending estimates out via email. This is the most common way that we send our quotes. It's going to be something that you're very likely going to be doing hundreds and hundreds of times, so it's good to kind of have a standard format so that you can systematize it and get them out as quickly as possible. If you are going to be doing a quote that's going to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, I would recommend actually scheduling it with a client, going back to their wherever the job's taking place, and going over the estimate with them. For this, it's going to most of our quotes, and in a lot of contracting, is going to be lower than in like the residential scheme of things, probably sub $10,000. So just depending on your range, this is very likely going to be how you send your estimates. We do have some older clientele that prefers getting things by snail mail. They may not be familiar with email or how that all works, but I'm assuming everyone knows how the mail system works. You put a stamp on it, you write their address on an envelope and your return address, and then send it off. But as far as emails, this is how we do it, and we're going to use that last PDF that I had you guys export in the last video, and we're going to send it over to our client. And so we will come over to the screen capture, and I'll show you guys how I do it. So I'm just using Apple's mail client. You can use any other email service that you would like to use. So I'm going to come in here and hit new message. I'm going to use Bob and Jane Smith's email. And then my subject header is usually just something like Vassar painting interior quote, because they're very unlikely that they've got another one of those from you. And I'm going to use a really old email address that I don't use anymore. And all right, so I attached a signature down here, and all that is like a little tag at the bottom of your email that says your contact information. For me, I just put my name, the name of the company, and then my phone number. It's just another easy way for them to call you if they need to reach out and call you. So now with these emails, you want to be like a little more friendly than you think is strictly necessary, just because the way emails go, they can come off a little stark if you're not actually using emojis and exclamations. It just makes it a little bit friendlier. So I'll kind of show you how I do it. So I say, "Hi, Bob and Jane," and I say something like, "I hope you had a good weekend," then exclamation point. I know that might be irk some of y'all, but that's just kind of, it's a nice little addition. And then I'll say something like, "I've attached the quote for the work to be done at your house." And then I generally always say, like, "Let me know if you have any questions or concerns." Questions or concerns. And then at the end here, I just say, depending on, I like a nice little sign off that's before I just kind of put the quote and everything. So I'll say something like, "Have a great week," and then exclamation point again, and then I'll double space it, and then just write my first name, because it says my last name in the signature at the bottom here. And then I like to do 3 spaces, and then in the second space here where you can see my cursor, that's where I will attach the estimate. So then I'll come up here and you hit the attachment icon. You find where you, let's see, I usually have mine. So this is the PDF Bob and Jane interior quote, and you can tell that that's the PDF by the little icon over here. It also says it in this little window. You hit choose file. Now you can see the attachment is inside the body of the email, and that's kind of the whole deal. So you see my subject is Vassar painting interior quote. I've got my my client's email in the top there, And then it says, "Hi Bob and Jane, I hope you had a good weekend. I've attached the quote for the work to be done at your house. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Have a great week." And then it says Jeremy, and then below is the attached estimate, and then below that is my additional contact information. And then that is it, and you hit send, and that goes on its merry way. And then in the next video, I'll be showing you guys how to respond to an email that you receive from any of your clients.